10 shots in. Got one right around 5 feet that time. Better start to the day. Bottle flip, how's it going? You're the best. Oh, thank you. All right, here we go. 10 shots in. Feeling much better today, and got some good attempts 2 days ago. Yesterday was a bit worse, but hoping to get one inside of that. I think that best, which is like 1 foot 10 inches or 1 foot 9 inches. All right, well that one did not fade, but getting more consistent with the fade. Definitely not my usual go-to ball flight, but it's getting consistent. It's getting better. All right, slowly getting there. That one's on a good line. Okay, well, 1 foot 1 inch new record for the 9-iron. Finally, it's been a while since I've gotten a record with this one. Almost had it there. Thanks, Lucy. Yeah, that one. Thought that one was gonna do it. That one was definitely closest attempt in a while. All right, here we go. Let's finish up this round, and then I'll get the closest one updated. All right, a little bit of an open face there. All right, another solid strike, just leaving it a bit open. But new record from that round. Finally, 1 foot 1 inch. Perfect distance, it seemed like, just a little bit too far right. Let's see. It's not currently letting me update the text up top there. All right, I'll come back to that in a little bit, but I'll remember for now 1 foot 1 inch new record, and see when I can get that text updated. All right, here we go. Let's keep that momentum going and get some closer ones. But it feels good to finally have a new record with the 9-iron. All right, a little bit of a miss hit there. Oh, right line on that one, but like 3 groups too low. Yeah, that one's gonna come up short. Right idea there, but just turned it over for a draw. Long left, it's been a common miss recently. Another good one if it stays straight. Oh, faded a little bit and a little long, but inside of 10 feet for sure. Yeah, 6 feet 10 inches. All right, so far, really good start to the day. New record with a 9-iron and no water balls through 15 shots. So let's keep that pace going. Probably just jinxed myself by even talking about the water ball, but we'll see. Alright, right idea there, just a little too much fade. Swing is definitely feeling good today though. That one looks pretty good. Oh, just passed it. Probably right around that 5-foot mark. Oh no, a little longer than I thought. 8 feet 2 inches. Another good idea though. Wrong distance, but right direction. Another close one. A little too much fade. 5 feet 1 inch. Alright, little open on that one. $18 feet. Alright, well, very bad shot, but avoided the water ball. Still at 0 water balls today, which is the longest I've made it so far. That's, I think, 20 shots now. Alright, here we go. A lot of good attempts so far. Let's keep it going. No, it's officially over. Off the rock. Shot 21 is the first water ball. I was thinking about it too much. Alright, well, now that I got that one out of the way, can relax a little bit and just hit normal shots. A little chunky. It's going to be short. Line was pretty good, though. 15 feet. Another good start line and good strike, but that one just turned over for a draw again. Got to get that to fade. That one should be good. Keep fading. Oh, a little long. 15 feet. Oh, all right, another one inside of 5 feet. Let's see, 3 feet 9 inches. Pretty much went right over the pin, just like a little bit long. All right, another good round. First water ball, unfortunately, but got one inside of 5 feet. Let's keep this pace going. Alright, bit of an open face there. Not too bad, but definitely nowhere near the hole-in-one. Almost the same exact shot. Another 18 feet away. That one's on a good line. Might need to get a little right. Oh, alright, perfect distance. Not enough fade. 4 feet 9 inches. Wide open on that one. All right, not the best set of 5 there. One within 5 feet, but the other 4 were pretty far away, so let's get a little more consistent than that. But I do like the one inside of 5 feet. That one looks good if it stops fading. Too much fade on that one. And a little short. 6 feet 10 inches. And that one just needed a hair more fade. All right, surrounding it today though. Let's see. 7 feet 10 inches that time. All right, wide open on that one. Not going to be close there. One's on a good line, needs to go a little. Oh, a little bit short. 6 feet 5 inches. A little bit of a double cross there. Oh, stayed out of the water though. Still have the water ball counter at 1 through I think 35 shots now, something like that. How tall is the ceiling in here? I'm not sure. Somebody else asked that as well. Because this is just like a public facility. But I can fairly easily hit driver in here. I want to guess around like 11 feet maybe. That would be my best guess, but I'm not sure. I would say 11 to 12 feet though. All right, hold a couple. Still striking it well though. Oh no. Spoke too soon, almost missed the ball there. Ooh, made it across though. Not sure if it would be. Yeah, I think a 12-foot ceiling would be fine. For sure, no problem with irons. Driver might be a question, but I don't think so. I think 12 feet should be good. All right, another one right at it. Need to get lucky with the distance here. A little short. Let's see. 5 feet 9 inches. Back to that open face push. All right, looks like 5 feet 9 inches is going to be the best from that round. Not bad though. Fairly consistent round, but nothing super close there. So let's get some back inside the 3-foot range. I do it with a 9-foot ceiling. Yeah, I would. I'm not sure, but I've definitely used setups lower than this, and it hasn't been a problem. But yeah, that means 12 feet should definitely be solid. All right, here we go. Pulled a little and no fade on that one. Distance is still pretty solid. Oh, I thought that one was going to be good, but it did not want to fade. Little long as well. All right, tad open on that one. 20 feet. Still only one ball put in the water. Now that I've said that, this one's for sure going there, but can't complain. Oh, close. A little too much fade. Too much fade and too short. Let's see. 12 feet. That one's on a good line, but I don't know if I caught enough of it to get there. probably 1 to 2 feet short. Yeah, 2 feet 4 inches on that one. All right, much better round there. Let's keep that rhythm going. All right, let's see. Sorry, I got my computer open on the side. How much is the setup? I'm not sure, but because this is a like public area, but it does have the ceiling Trackman, and I know that the Trackman simulators are fairly expensive. But I'm not sure how much the total setup is. What's your handicap? My current handicap, or my index, I guess, is a 0.5. But I haven't posted anything since November of last season because Wisconsin winter is it's a brutal one. Oh, very thin. That one's going to be short. But it looks like Wisconsin winter is finally starting to take a turn, I want to say. Almost all the snow's melted and weather's looking a little more consistent in like the 40s, and I see some days out in the future in the 50s. So might be able to get back out to the real course soon. A little bit open on that one. That one's on a good line. Maybe a little left. It might be short. Yeah, short. Caught it a hair chunky, 14 feet. Another good one there if it fades. Doesn't look like it's fading though. All right, 17 feet on that one. Wide open. All right, not quite the round, as good as the round from before. But contact is still good. Just got to get the direction locked in again and should be getting some close attempts. Trackman is big money. Yeah, it is. I've looked at the site before and those get expensive. Just played around right now. 80 degrees for me in San Diego today. I am jealous of that. Oh yeah, the Wisconsin golf season is a rough one. We get those 80-degree rounds for like middle of May to maybe mid-September, and everything else is usually cold and windy. All right, here we go. Right idea, but it's not going to fade. That one was trying to fade, but not quite. All right, distance, 11 feet. 11 feet, 6 inches. A little bit of an overcorrection, left that one too open. Oh, faded a little too much. Right idea though. Looks like back within 10 feet. Might be just outside though. Nope, 8 feet 4 inches. Too far left. All right, not a bad round. Got a little better than the last one. Thanks, Jax Howard. That's awesome. Thank you. And yes, these are Titleist irons. These are the T200 irons. All right, here we go. It looks like we got a lot of new people joining, so real quick, I'm just going to go over the challenge. This is day 37 of trying to make a hole-in-one with every club in my bag. I've made all my 4 wedges, so 56 degree, 52 degree, 48 degree pitching wedge. Now I'm on, I believe, day 7 of the 9-iron, but I got to go back and look. And the hole that we're attempting the 9-iron with is 147 yards. 13 feet downhill. It's an island green, and it doesn't really have a slope by the pin. So this one's been giving me some trouble. I know the record on the screen says 1.9 feet, but I did get a new record today of 1.1 feet. For some reason, I'm not able to update that right now, but I'll check back and see if I can. But yeah, I'm gonna keep going and hoping to make a hole-in-one with every club by the end of the year. So. We'll see, but it's definitely going to start getting tough soon once I get down to like 6-iron and 5-iron. So I think I'm underestimating the challenge. But first, got to get one with the 9-iron. And the hole-in-one is not going to look like that. A big pull draw is not going to do it. That one's on a good line. All right, right line there. Looks to be like 8 feet short. 7 feet short. Another good swing that's probably going to come up short. Yep, didn't quite get all of that. I'm trying to, because really there's only like one tiny slope on this green, and it's just a little left to right. So, my usual shot shape is a draw. I'm trying to hit fades, though, to use that slope, because those have been my closest attempts. And it's also good practice to try to work on moving the ball both ways. But it's definitely been tough to consistently hit fades. like that. There is the dreaded straight ball. Started probably 5 yards left of the pin and didn't move at all. Another one that just stayed straight. Good strike though, looks to be about pin high, probably going to be 15 feet I would guess. 17 feet 7 inches. Got fitted for the new T150s. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I've had the Titleist irons for I think 3 years now, and definitely my favorite club that I've had. All right, here we go. Let's get back inside of 3 feet. Haven't had one of those in about 20 to 25 shots. Oh no, might be water ball number 2. Wide open face. All right, it holds on, avoid the water ball, but not a good swing there. Deserved water ball. Started talking about it too much. That is water ball number 2. Another good swing, but it's just not quite fading right now. Little short of pin high. 14 feet 10 inches. Here we go. A little bit of an overcorrection trying to get that one to fade. All right, very slowly creeping back towards the pin. 16 feet 7 inches on that one. Not a very good round there. Let's get the rhythm back. 14 feet 10 inches was the best from that. Just started too far right. Probably, yeah, short as well. Swing still feels good though. And I've had some really good attempts so far today. So definitely plenty of good attempts left in the tank. All right, much better on that one. A little too far right. Back inside of 10 feet though. 7 feet, 10 inches. Right idea, just no fade there. $15 feet. On about the right starting line, just got to get these working to the right again. They're staying straight. That one should be better. Fade a little more. All right, right idea there. A little too far left. Let's see. 6 feet 5 inches. Fade is my weakness too. Yeah. Yeah, I noticed that like the spin is much better on the fade, but I don't know, I don't feel much control over the fade. Take the glove off and it'll go in. Okay. These 5 were going no glove. Let's see if it works. This is definitely a different feel than I'm used to. Okay. Not the best first attempt in the water, but oh no, never mind. It hopped on like 4 rocks to avoid the water. All right, here we go. There was someone that I played a tournament with last year that didn't wear a glove on any shot, and it was like 90 degrees outside. I have no clue how they did it. I'm not used to playing without a glove. Maybe the long one comes without a glove though. Wow. Almost 1 foot 6 inches. I don't know, maybe no glove was always the move. Okay. Not quite on that one. A little bit of a miss hit. A little bit open. All right, last one here with no glove. Let's see if we can get one inside of the 1 feet 6 inches. Oh no. I felt like I just lost the club face at the top there. All right, 3rd water ball of the day. It was a good try though. Did get 1 foot 6 inches, which is my 2nd closest shot so far. So I like the idea. Yeah, it definitely is a lot of a mental thing. I've seen people play without it and they play better than I do, so. Alright, here we go. Oh, right idea, a little too much fade. Probably right around 5 feet again. 4 feet 8 inches. Too much fade. Seemed like a good distance though. Right around 12 feet on that one. That one could be good. Keep fading. Oh, okay. Need a little more fade or maybe more release. 3 feet 11 inches. A little bit of a double cross there. Pull draw. Another pull draw. Okay. Still a solid round. 2 shots inside of 5 feet. Let's see, closest was 3 feet 11 inches from that round. Alright, here we go. A lot of good attempts so far today. Now we just got to get one lucky one. But that is asking for a lot. Short right again. "15 feet 9 inches. Not the worst start. That one looks good. Fade a little. Oh, not much fade on that one. 6 feet 3 inches. Oh my. If that was on the course, I think that would have been about like 3 inches chunky. Another water ball though. I think that's water ball number 4 today. Oh no, 2 in a row. Well, that's not good. All right, very, very rough round there. Let's turn that around. 2 water balls. Best was a little over 6 feet, I believe. What kind of ball you use? I'm currently using the Titleist Pro V1. I do really one of my favorite golf balls, which I use over the summer most of the time, is the Vice Pro Plus. I really like that ball, but for now, using the Pro V1. A little too far left. What about you? What's your go-to ball right now? A little too far right. The aim is not too good right now. Gotta get a consistent fade going again. All right, there's a better swing. Looks maybe inside of 10 feet. 8 feet 7 inches. Let's see. Pro V1 as well. Yeah, can't go wrong with the Pro V1. All right, starting to get a little inconsistent here. Got to lock back in a little bit. Maybe a little bit of body fatigue. About an hour into hitting today. But the swing still feels good, so let's keep it going. Oh, not a great swing there. (12 feet 11 inches). Okay. Not the best round there. Let's get back inside the 5 foot range. Yeah, the draw usually ends up long, so I'm trying to hit the fade to add a little more spin and keep it short. And then also, there's like a very small left to right slope just on the left side of the pin, so I'm hoping to use that. But I'm not too sure about this hole. I might, after today, look for a different one that has maybe a bit more of an obvious slope that I can use. Because this one is like, it feels like I almost have to like dunk it to get it in. It is definitely tougher than the previous holes I've done. That's a good swing though. That one's going to give it a chance. Oh, a little short. 5 feet 1 inch. The problem is too, I'm hitting those clubs like my like 9 and 8 iron are kind of those like one bounce and then stop clubs, where it might be easier if it would just roll out or if it was able to spin back, but it does neither of those. It's just wherever it lands is kind of the spot where it's going to end up. Chunky and pulled. Right idea, no fade though. Eight feet 10 inches. Same thing on that one, close it off a bit. Back to that straight ball now. Got to start working the fade again. All right, here we go. Get some back inside of 5 feet. Right idea, just didn't start far enough right. A little long as well. 17 feet. Oh, good start line, over faded. Back to that short right miss. A little closer, right around that 5 foot mark probably, 5 feet 2 inches. 3 good swings so far this round though, so that's good. Reverse and outside takeaway. Yeah, I have noticed that when I look back at these videos, I get a little bit inside. I do need to keep that club a little more outside the hands there. Because I've also got the numbers up on like a screen over here, and I'm mainly looking at my club path, and usually it hovers from like 0 to 1 degree into out, which is not ideal for trying to hit a fade. So whenever I see that number get to -1, that's when I'm happy. Better start line. All right, here we go. Let's really try to get an outside in swing path on this one. Well, it was out to in, but then the face was literally 0 degrees, so no movement on that one. But I would rather miss with an out-to-in swing path than a in-to-out swing path. All right, a little bit of an overcorrection there. Oh. Off the rock and into the water. Had the neutral club face last time, so decided to open it up significantly rather than a small change. There goes $6, yeah. Yeah, definitely. Definitely wouldn't want to be playing this whole in real life for a challenge like this. I would hope though, because this is at PGA West, the stadium course. I would hope if I ever get the chance to play this course in real life, I would be able to put it close after all the practice I'm doing on it. Bad swing there. I really thought that one was going to fade. Right start line, wrong turn in the air. But again, that one was 1.5 degrees into out. So it's tough to hit a fade when you're swinging into out. All right, here we go. Get back on that outside of the hands. Oh, very, very heely there. Back to the right club path though, so that's a good start. A bit of a lazy swing there. That one looks okay. No, not quite enough fade. Too far left on the start line. All right, 13 feet from that round. All right, yeah, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for chatting. And unfortunately, I only have this bay reserved until 9 o'clock my time, and it is 8:50, so this is going to be my last set of 5 for the day. But hoping to get it for 3 hours tomorrow so I can get more swings in. So let's end with 5 good ones. That's a good start. I don't know how that one didn't go in. 0 feet, 5 inches. That would have been a fun way to end it. Another good swing, not quite going to fade enough. Yeah, I'm in the same spot with that reaction. I really don't know how that one didn't do it. That would have been a more fun way to end the stream than how it's trending towards. Here we go. 3 more chances though. Okay, 2 more chances. Throw that one away. A little bit too far left. All right, last one. Running out of time here. Another pole left. All right. Well, that's going to do it for today. I will still be using the 9-iron tomorrow. But thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see everyone back tomorrow. Good session today.